Cowboys won the toss, selected to kick off first in the latest edition of the Queensland Derby, and brought back by the captain tonight for the Dolphins. Centre field scrum, great attacking opportunity. 4 out there on the right-hand side. They'll go that way for Katoa. The hammer finds the unmarked Osako, and the Dolphins on the board first in this Queensland Derby from the centre field scrum.
To get that ball away to Osako. Lovely ball playing by Katoa, goes deep into the line. Brings Elliott out, and the hammer, he had good enough footwork to get around. That's the contact zone.
Hold out there.
The crowd's right into this.
Appeals for a high shot on Aitken. Told to play it instead. Kenny Bromwich proving tough to contain. Keeps his feet throughout. Kenny, 2-time premiership winner with the Storm. Katoa turning Lemuelu back inside. He really enjoyed that mistake from Cotter a moment ago. Stone, little no-looker for Tommy Gilbert. Marshall King just assessing the options. Goes to Stone, who slipped through one tackle. They're knocking on the door again here, the Dolphins. Katoa. Osako looking to climb up. He went somehow over the top of Elliott. They are targeting him, and Jermaine Osako has a double.
Stop it. Harvey Norman replay. Great kick by the kid. Perfect. Watch this. Up she goes, bang, bang, and puts it down in the one motion. Try and do that in the park and play fair.
Well, he gave himself time, Isaiah Katoa. He was nice and deep, gave himself time to put it exactly where he wanted. And the athletic Osako just flies high. Watch how long he stays up in the air. Just hangs up there, eyes on the footy, gets a good grab at it, and then places it down before the in goal.
Good opportunity to hit back here. And like I said, they need a confidence builder. They need a score, not because they're behind, because they just need some confidence.
Variation here, and Holmes nearly slipped through. Ankle tapped it enough to slow him down. Now Tamalolo for Townsend. Drinkwater right-hand side, and Feltz has his first try of the season, the veteran, and they're right back in it now, the Cowboys.
There are just fullbacks in this game that make a difference, and Drinkwater is someone who makes a difference. He influences the scoreboard. To turn a half chance into a certainty was brilliant.
So you see on the Harvey Norman replay, Valentine Holmes makes the play off the scrum, but just watch how flat this pass is from Drinkwater. Nice and flat, allows Felt to run onto the ball and gives Edrick no chance of making the tackle of his opposite winger. The flatness, the precision, and the vision of Scott Drinkwater, they make a difference, the big name players. Jonathan?
Yeah, they certainly do. Scotty Drinkwater chiming in there. I want to give a rap to Jason Tamalolo too. He was the first receiver off the back of that, and you've got to have great depth to be able to take it to the line and making sure that you draw plays. So he did a wonderful job to give it to Chad Townsend on the outball.
The outside backs getting involved to give their middle forwards a chop out right now. There's plenty of hands on hips behind play as Aitken got out of one tackle, but Cotter held on. Enthralling contest here on Good Friday. Second game in our doubleheader today. Earlier on, South Sydney over the Bulldogs as Latrell Mitchell put on a show. He managed to get out of there. SA was holding on to him. Nicarima. Kenny Bromwich has done some nice things in attack. It'll offload to Nicarima. The hammer at speed. Bust some tackles. Remember me. The hammer's back in Townsville with a special individual try.
Wow. Wowee.
Don't allow quick play the balls because it brings this fella back into play. Back in the middle of the game, Harvey Norman replay, offload, back to the middle, bang. Here he is now against tired forwards, and he's just too quick. The hammer. That's what keeps you awake all night. It's why coaches don't sleep. It's nightmare stuff.
Well, it's speed, but it's also power. You see him explode through this tackle. Power, fend. Griffin Neem just can't hang on, and then the acceleration creates more space. He's a big man, Hamiso. Another fend. What a play. What a player.
What a pass from Gilbert to set him free. Lovely flat ball.
It's late in the hands of the receiver when contact's made. There's whiplash. On report, in the bin.
Just weaving his way through traffic to be the support runner. And now Edric Lee goes on the outside. Aitken. Great involvement from the veteran centre.
Yeah, just hastens slowly here. They've got the Cowboys at their mercy. No need to rush it.
Wallace holds on this time, and they try and set up on that right-hand side with plenty of shape. SASA hung up the pass for a long time for the runner. And played eventually by Lemuelu. Quick hands, Katoa. Oh, knocked down by Elliott. So tackle count restarts. Osako, though, will score a hat-trick in the first half. It is all Dolphins. They lead by 12 with a kick to come.
Well, it looked like Brendan Elliott saved a certain try. There was a two-man overlap on the right-hand side. He got his hand to the football. Harvey Norman replay. They're on for all money out to the right-hand side, and then the ball hits the ground and the Cowboys all stop.
Well, that's where the money was. Beautiful quick hands there by Katoa. Good work by Lee. And Osako, I don't know how many times when he's cornered near a sideline, he steps off that big right foot and he beats players. They all know it's a massive right foot step, yet they run past him.
Lemuelu came back inboard. Marshall Kent. Flat ball. Tom Gilbert! Another former Cowboy scores at that end in the first half. Fins up, baby. They are dominating.
Well, if you'd been listening to the commentary earlier, he could turn around and give us.
This time a beautiful pass out in front. Big Tommy Gilbert running into space. He's done all the hard work in the middle of the field, Tom Gilbert.
Head hits the ground first. On report, in the bin.
Well, you run the risk, don't you? Every time that you lift the leg, you run the risk. If the player ends up in a dangerous position, that this could happen.
Emma Lawrence, breaking news on the sideline.
Yeah, I've just been told that it's a Category 1 head knock for Jared Wallace, so he's ruled out for the rest of this match, and he'll miss next week's match against the Bunnies as well.
The 11-day protocol. They're in action on 9 on Thursday night. The Dolphins against the Rabbitohs at Suncorp. What a massive game that'll be. Opportunity knocks here for North Queensland. 2.5 minutes to go in the first half. Trying to eat into this 20-point deficit. Back on the angle, Granville. I'm not sure he saw Lemuelu coming. He nailed him.
Great contact.
Townsend. Drinkwater floats it over the top. Felt had to search for it, but he'll still find the try line. Very important 4-pointer for the Cowboys.
Lovely pass. Lovely pass. Even though they're up and in at him, Harvey Norman replay. Traffic around him, he just feels the defence, and he knows that Felt will be waiting for him out there on the outside. And he's able to throw it out over outstretched hands, and beautiful pass.
Well, I love the way the Cowboys attack. They always ask questions. Every play the ball, they ask the question. Granville went back behind the ruck. He landed it into a shoulder of Lemuelu, but they're asking questions, and then Chad Townsend stands up.
Already one sin bin each tonight for reportable offences. Cotter sets them up to go right or left. Townsend has gone out to the right-hand side. Now comes back to the left, receives from Robson for Dearden. And there's no way through. Drinkwater says, where to next? Didn't like what he saw, took them on, and there was no way through. Connolly Lemuelu. Granville for Dearden. Lovely delay on the pass, and Condensed will roll over. Here come the Cowboys.
Too easy, that one. That's weighted possession and maybe weight of expectation for the Dolphins.
They've come up with 3 tries. Harvey Norman replay. They had a shot to the left. That didn't work, so they went back to the right through Granville. And Tom Dearden, who's been heavily involved in this second half, just picks up his big wide running back rower in Cohen Hess. Nice little bit of space. We spoke about that space on the other side, inside Branko Lee. This time, it's inside the other centre on the left-hand side. Beautiful line run.
Yeah, well, Ewan Aiken and Cody Nikorima don't move. They just stand still and wait.
No crusher.
No, nothing in that.
He did it to himself.
Hess, 10 metres out.
Here they go. They're all out to the left.
Townsend. Dearden. Cut out of Drinkwater. Holmes squeezes his way through and gets there. Big last 10 minutes coming up in the first iteration of this Queensland derby.
Well, we haven't seen enough of him this game, but this is what he's capable. He does this a lot in big moments. Valentine Holmes. And something into a try. Harvey Norman replay. There's nothing really on here for him. This is just will, footwork, bang, power, drive, keep the legs pumping, reach out, get it down. He turns nothing into something in big moments regularly.
Well, what you're trying to achieve at the end of these big plays is more attackers than defenders, but the Dolphins had more defenders than the Cowboys had attackers. There was 3 defenders on Holmes and the winger, and Holmes has had to beat 3 players to get his team back in this contest. What a play. Jonathan?
Katoa, little fumble, keeps it alive somehow. He doesn't kick too often, it showed. Lemuelu might just work out. A bit of a tester for Holmes. Coughed it up, towed ahead by Donahue, and then the hammer who was held back. And what about that? A big scramble, and they'll get the penalty, and 10 in the bin coming up.
Oh, there you go.
Leading point scorer in the NRL this season, Jermaine Osako, adds the 2, 28-22 the margin.
Oh,
Edric completes
Edric.
the intercept. Knocked it up in the air and had time to retrieve it on the other side. Big play, clutch play from the veteran winger.
Oh, he's got long arms, Edric. What a play, Edric Lee.
A memorable moment in his Dolphins debut. Do they go for one this time? 90 seconds to go.
No need now. No need now. They can just play out time.
Lemuelu.
There's no need to risk it now.
The former Cowboys on the verge of celebrating a sweet 2 points here. As the hammer finds Bromwich.
He's a genius, Wayne Bennett. He's lifted him. There they go.
Tabuai Fido to seal it. The Dolphins come to Townsville. Fins up, baby. They're taking the points home. Back down to Brisbane.
And you can see they had plenty of resilience. Harvey Norman replay. Edric Lee comes up with the grab. Knocks it up. Gets the pinch. And then they're just able to get themselves towards the post. And this is now just tied from the Cowboys. Lazy defence. And Osako comes back to haunt them yet again. And that's another brilliant win for the Dolphins. He's a genius, Wayne Bennett. The genius.
What a night for the hammer. Lost his fullback role to Scott Drinkwater last season. Couldn't get it back. Went to the new club on a big deal, and he is delivering for them big time here. A double for him, scoring in each and every game for the Dolphins.
And the Dolphins win number 4.
Hits the upright, it doesn't matter. The Dolphins big winners in Townsville. A new rivalry born here tonight.